Hey y'all, it's your girl Siobhan back at it again. So let's get on to it. Ladies, get your wine. Fellas, get your beer. It's time to talk. Like I said in my recap, my intro, today's episode will be on Stockholm Syndrome. Well, wait, before I get all into that, because it is the new year, so happy New Year's to everybody. Hope everybody's new year is prosperous and comes with peace and blessings all around. So now let me get into my episode, because yes, I got to get into it, because I've been thinking about this longing hard on what it is I want it to be for my first introduction video. And I think Stockholm Syndrome is an important one because, like I said in my intro, it's not one that's really discussed. It's not one that we talk about, because it is something that, like I said, that doesn't get talked about in mental health or just at all. And a lot of us go through it and are going through it currently right now. I know males that are going through it. I know females that are going through it, and unannounced to them, like, they don't even realize that they are going and that they have this and that they're going through this. Like I said, Stockholm Syndrome is something that is a traumatic experience that you end up having positive feelings towards, like, I'm in a person. So, and I don't even necessarily think it's always a person, because I feel like a lot of men have Stockholm Syndrome when it comes to the streets. It is something that has held you guys so hard that, and it's not good, like, and it's not good, and you've bonded this positive relationship and feelings with it, that even me right now, I probably pissed off a couple of dudes that's like, man, the streets, hold on, shorty, like, the streets is home. But no, it's not, like, it's not home. It's not home when it's taken many of your brothers and sisters away from you. It's not home when it's pulling you away from the ones that love you. You're going and doing bids, crazy years behind jail for nothing, ultimately, like, for love for something that is not positive. It is something that is traumatic. So I feel as though that a lot of people have it and need to deal with it and recognize it and see it, so that they can break free of themselves of these chains that are on us. Us ladies, like, we go through it with our men that we deal with. I personally, like, I had to realize myself that I had it. I had it with parents. I had it with exes. I've had it with siblings. Like, like, I had to realize that these people were not good. These people caused me trauma, like trauma, real life trauma, that it was detrimental to my emotional, to my mental, to my spiritual even. And once I realized it and once I seen it, like I said, it's because it's not something that is talked about often. Like, it's not. And this episode probably got a couple thousand people, if I get up there, like, that views it, that's gonna have to Google what it actually means, like, and see it for themselves, that dang, maybe, like I said, my channel is to start and generate conversations, not just with me, but just within yourself and within your household. I personally, like I said, I had it, dealing with, once again, I'm never going to disclose any names or whatever, but dealing with this person, I realized that I had it. And it took me years to realize that, like, this person was not healthy for me, that I developed these positive feelings for this person that was causing me mental and emotional trauma. Probably unbeknownst to them, but they was, like, and it sucked. Like, it really does suck when you realize who it is that you have Stockholm Syndrome for. Like, and how I deal with it now, I just choose no longer No longer, if you, for me, I said even before, like, I don't do too many New Year's resolutions, but like my thing was like, if you cause me I don't care who you are, whether you be my mama, my father, my sister, even my children, like, like, I don't care who you are. If you're causing me mental and emotional pain and hurt and trauma, I'm no longer dealing with you. I'm creating those respectable boundaries for myself. And it is okay to create those respectable boundaries for yourself so that you don't have to deal with unnecessary pain and trauma that you later on have to fix and heal yourself from. And don't realize it until somebody else down the line points it out to you like, dude, like, come on. What's going on? Hold on. Why are you acting this way? And a lot of that stuff stimulates from home. It starts at home. We learn these behaviors first at home. So, I'm trying to get into everybody's homes and fix them while I'm fixing mine. So, yes. So, if you too have seen that, you're possibly, like, dealt with this. Seeing that maybe yourself have that, or maybe not even just yourself, someone that you know has been dealing with this. Like, if this is, like, this even goes back towards, like, abusive relationships. Like, like a person abusing you. And people say, like, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave? Like, why did you stay? Like, why did you stay? Like, not understanding that person developed Stockholm Syndrome. They develop these positive feelings towards the abuser. Unbeknownst to them sometimes. Why? Like, most people, like, for a lot of people, they say the excuses because, but it's just like, more so it's you. It has more to do with you than that person. If you set those respectable boundaries for yourself and start loving yourself and healing yourself, because it all starts with self, you start building up those boundaries and those positive walls to say, no, I will no longer deal with this. No, I will no longer put up with this. You'll see how much brighter things will be. So, I'm going to kind of keep this one short because it is kind of daytime and I got kids to take care of. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. Let your girl know how y'all feel. Write in at letstalktruthhour@gmail.com. Let's talk, like, let's openly talk. Let's start healing. Let's start the healing process. So, talk with me. Talk to me. Come on. I know I'm not the only one that be having these thoughts. So, let's talk. All right, wait a minute. I had to come back, rewind. So, I will be going live soon. Just like, after each episode of my episodes, like about like a week later, I'll go live just to have like an open discussion. So that, like, anybody that want to talk, really really want to talk. We can talk, It's called Truth Hour because I'll always go live or post my video at the top of the hour. So when I do go live, I will post up my video to let you guys know, or like a snippet or something to let you guys know that I will be going live, and at what time I will be going live. Okay, so like I said, let's talk. Come on in with your girl. Bring your wine, bring your beers. Let's sit on down and talk.